Hi guys, Undertale here with another gaming video, where today I'm here with a bit of a different video. It's Sans! Again! I already killed you! But this time, it's going to be a how to kill Sans video. So I'm going to give you guys tips and tricks. But this is just a forewarning. The Sans fight is mainly memorization. So the best thing I can recommend is practice, practice, practice. Now, for practice, if you get stuck on an attack, I have a little bit of a trick for you guys called Bad Time Simulator. It's essentially a website, which is essentially a recreation of the Sans fight. But there's this button that says Select Attack, and if you click that, and then it'll show up a list of the attacks. The names of the attacks have little clues on like what the attack is. So once you find your attack, you can just do it over and over. Every time you die, you need to select it again, but as long as you're good with that, you should be good. Anyways, let's get started. So for the first tip, here's the thing. When you get past Sans' first attack for the first time, next time you're going to get introduced to this, and chances are you've died a couple times now, so you expect, oh, he's just going to go through this, blah blah, burning in hell, and then the attack. No, that is not the case. He's going to be able to troll now. He's going to say this, and then he'll say this, and in the middle, he's gonna straight up attack you like a troll. So be ready. Even I wasn't quite ready because I thought you just press Z again and then that happens. And here he is with his troll line. Anyway, as I was saying, it's a nice day out. Yeah, be ready for that. Anyways, let's go. Best theme ever. So anyways, I'm also going to be reading the dialogue as we go. What? You think I'm the only one? You think I'm just going to stand there and take it? No, he has 1 HP. Of course not. Anyways, first attack, just jump as low as you can. Get the timing right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just kind of like that. Okay, the next attack is going to involve blue bones and regular bones. Our report showed a massive anomaly in the time space continuum. Finally, jumping left to right, stopping and starting. As low as you can. Move away from in the direction the bones are going. Oh yeah, right. I recommended item set. Bring the pie from Torio, buy a face stick from the Metatron Resort, along with 3 legendary heroes, and back in Snowding, grab the snow pieces from the snowman. That's how I recommend the item set. It works. And then save these for like toward the end. And then kind of just use these in the course of the battle, legendary heroes and snow pieces. Anyways, next attack is essentially similar to the first one, but you're going to be going higher this time. So rather than the usual, you can, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's not going to work here. You actually need to go highish, depending on where it is. Pay attention and get the necessary height. And also watch the timing, because chances are if you get the timing right, because once they hit a certain position, and jumping then, basically wait for them to appear and then jump. Kind of like that. And then kind of just go from there. The next one, if it's what I think it is a platformer. That's your fault, isn't it? Yeah. So, for practice for the third platform, jump as low as you can. It's the best thing you can do here. And also try and be quick, since there's that bone at the end. Anyway, next, you can understand how this feels, is the advanced platform. Jump high, and move low. You can also move back slightly at the last platform, if you need to. Anyways, attack again. Going that one day without any warning, it's all going to be reset. Here you want to stay toward the middle, and kind of try and jump into the gaps, if necessary, and that'll get you through. Look, I gave up trying to go back a long time ago. My tip there is to jump as high as you can, and I will go through the gap, and kind of go from there. And then, rather than going past the last set of bones, just jump up. You have enough airtime that you'll just the attack will end before you get hit. That's by far the best tip there, because otherwise you gotta go to another set and that's difficult. But anyways, there's an advanced version. Kind of do the same thing, just be wary of the tiny gap. Anyway, there should be something else in between, which I forget what it is. I think it's the blaster? Yeah, the surface doesn't really appeal anymore anyway. Yeah. So try and stick to the bottom there, so we're not dealing with moving platforms, and then jump up if you move it. And it may not, if he decides to shoot the same area twice. Next up is the advanced platform. I'll quickly show it off, because even if we do, we'll just end up here, right back here, without any memory of it. Right. So yeah, here, just... always gonna be enough space. Always. Okay. To be blunt, it's kinda hard to give it my all. And then we're just gonna have the same thing as the second attack, but a little bit faster. As you can see, I got hit. That's perfectly fine. Or is that poor excuse of just being lazy? Hell if I know. So this one, at the very edge, with the third one, with a bit, and then kind of just jump across. And if you do that, just like that, won't get hit. Just gotta be careful not to jump too far, because that could just destroy you, that attack. Anyways, we're at 60 HP. Pretty good. And next, all I know is seeing what comes next. I can't afford not to go anymore. And then it's going to be a faster version of this. Constantly jump to the necessary height. That one's extremely difficult. Hence why I got hit so much. Now normally, if you attack again, friends will try to spare you. But there is another attack I'm going to show you guys how to do. We're going to quickly give Sans a good old check. Sans, 1 attack, 1 defense. The easiest enemy, can only deal 1 damage. Can't keep dodging forever, keep attacking. Anyways, here's that attack. Same as before, but faster. Same old trick. Push the button. Hit! Okay, that didn't go well. Anyway, we're gonna attack again, because I know what comes next. So after all that, keep in mind his dialogue. He's not going to send in another attack, and he's instead going to try and spare you. Which, keep in mind, is a trap. That being said, you, really like swinging that thing around, huh? Listen, I know you didn't answer me before, but somewhere in there, I can feel it. There's a glimmer of a good person inside you. Memory of someone who once wanted to do the right thing. Someone who, in another time, might have even been a friend? Come on, buddy. Do you remember me? Please, if you're listening, let's forget all of this, okay? Just lay down your weapon and, well, my job is going to be a lot easier. Now, if you were to go, I'm going to spare Sans, you're just going to die and get really angry. But there is something I recommend doing during this time. Because then you see if we don't spare anything and instead we just, like, check or something. There's no attack. This is a really, really good time if you're going to heal. Now, personally, I would go with the pie, and then kind of go from there. But if you want to, you can use a stake and legendary hero, and that'll get you back to full HP, and you can save his pie for his final attack. Anyways, let's move on to what is considered phase 2. Here we go. Well, it was worth a shot. Guess I like doing things the hard way, huh? Now, the screen's going to be flickering from black to attack, to black to attack. That is normal. He's just going to be a troll in the sense of you've got to be ready for anything. For this first set, just lose your training from the first few attacks. But as time goes on, you're going to get new ones. But anyways, the blackout and coming back is going to be stuff from the first phase, but really shortened. And there's a total of 5, if you can count them. Anyways, let's see what series we get, and I'll see if I can describe. Wait, jump. Jump slow. Jump high, jump low. That's the only one that's different. Just jump high as you can, go to the side. Now you may have noticed this bone on the main menu. Yes, that is going to damage you. So be wary of it. So this gets more difficult as time goes on. So, be ready. Time it right. You can't get hit while you're currently attacking. Some strange before this and secretly hoping to be friends. If it doesn't attack, you just consider random blasting. So I recommend going in circles or constantly moving, but the Gaster Blasters are going to try and predict your pattern. So change up your pattern every once in a while as it's going to get you. I always thought the anomaly was doing this because they were unhappy. And when they got what they wanted, they would stop all this. You know what I mean? They predicted my pattern. They got predictable. So that attack has a total of 14 Gaster Blasters, if you're wondering. There's what I consider easier versions, but it kind of depends on your opinion. The Gaster Blaster is essentially bigger, but they fire less often. I actually find that more helpful, if anything. So, it's honestly up to your opinion, but anyways, as you can see, the bone's the same, so you don't need to worry yet. And maybe all they needed was, I don't know, some good food, bad laugh, some nice friends. And we'll have another thing of this. Once again, stuff from the first phase, except for this, it's just go away from the top bone, and then kind of just head back onto the platform. Now for this. One half of them is always safe. Always. So, just kind of, if you can, instantly fight, or just go back and forth. 1, 2. 1, 2. Keep that rhythm. But that's ridiculous, right? Yeah, you're the type of person who won't ever be happy. Now for this one, he's gonna start throwing you in the walls, and you gotta jump to dodge the bone. But here's a trick for this one that basically makes this way too easy. You can just hold down the arrow keys and you're guaranteed to jump. It's a really cool trick I learned. Just hold down the arrow keys, and you really need to worry. Now, make sure you keep your grip there, because otherwise, obviously you won't consider something with keys, and be ready for when it goes back to this. Of what's happening. Fight. Anyway. You'll keep continuing timelines over and over until, well, hey, stay with me, kid. Someday, you gotta learn when to quit. Switch attack, same as last time, but faster. This is the second fastest. But this one, do the same thing. Still works. Ready for the transfer back to menu. Now things get real. You have both. Wait for an open. There was no real opening, but normally you want to do it right at the beginning, because then you basically got it. Next up, the giant Gaster Blaster. Same as last time, just don't remain in a pattern. They're going to try and predict it. It's also noted to pay attention to which way they're facing and what angle they're looking at. So even the slightest angle could be your undoing. There was the opening I mentioned. Because, you see, all this fighting is really tiring me out. Head semi up, and just go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We're now approaching the end, and if you keep pushing me, I'll be forced to use my special attack. This is another random thing, it'll be similar to the last time. Ooh, that's when we talk about healing. So, these bones can't kill you. They can take you to 1 HP, but kind of worthless other than that. But think when you're healing. You may notice he's not gonna say anything about, okay, healed. I don't know. So, that's on purpose. The battle is not progressing when you heal. It only progresses when you fight. Hence why I acted earlier. I'm not gonna waste an item. That's why you don't heal randomly. Because when you got to have 2 more attacks. It's a really bad move. But anyway, we're gonna eat the steak. Now for this attack. This is the fastest version. You practically have to hold down the arrow key. This is the fastest drastically impossible. Timing right. Oh, good. Now to finish off the healing, we need a snowman piece. Ah, it's gonna be. Won't be full HP either. Then go to the next attack. At this point, it's just gonna be repeating now, so let's take my tips from earlier. Don't remain in Mario. Yeah, I broke pattern. I was just going around, but then suddenly I went off in the middle of my jump. Anyways, this next one is his final attack. If you get through this, you're all good. So, for the first 2 sets of attacks, remember your training. It's going to be the throwing you in a wall, jump, hold down the arrow keys. There's a total of 4. And then there's the one where the bones were kind of just like, you have to go slightly up and then left, right, left, right, left, right. You know, from earlier, and then things get real for this part. So anyways, grab this and I'll show you my special attack. So he's going to throw me in the walls first. We're going to get this again. Here we go. So follow the path. Up, down, up, down. Then time to stay toward the middle and move very slightly to dodge those. Turn to the very center. Be ready to jump. Up. Corner. Corner. Side. Stay towards the middle. Try and hug the wall, so don't touch the wall. It's also best to go down to the bottom right corner, because otherwise when you start doing this, you're going to get sprung through the blaster and take damage. That could undo you. Now, this thing, you might be thinking, oh no, what if I'm at low HP? Well, this actually can't kill you. It'll get you to 1 HP, but besides that, nothing. Now, the last thing. Alright, that's it. It's time for the special attack. Are you ready? There's nothing. You may notice nothing is happening. This is not a glitch. This is normal. Because it has dialogue on it. Yep, that's right. There's literally nothing. And it's not gonna be anything either. Do you get it? I know I can't beat you. One of your turns, you're just gonna kill me. So, I've decided it's not gonna be your turn ever. I'm just gonna keep having my turn until you give up. Even if it means you have to stand here till the end of time. Capisci? Now, just wait it out. Proceed the dialogue and wait it out. As time goes on, you might notice something funny. You'll get bored here. If you haven't gotten bored already, I mean. And then you'll finally quit. Now, as many of you know, Sans is lazy. And he's just done a whole battle right there. I know your type. You're, very determined, aren't you? You'll never give up, even if there's, absolutely no benefit to persevering whatsoever. If I can make that clear, no matter what, you'll just keep going. Not have any desire for good or evil, but just because you think you can, and because you can, you have to. So, he's gonna go through dialogue, and eventually, he's gonna start getting sleepy. Once he's asleep, because as you may notice, like, if I were to go to the wall, he's teleporting me back to the center. If going to the other walls, he doesn't care, just this wall. Why this wall, Sans? What's so special about it? Well, that's important later. Well, we'll deal with that when we get there. But now, you've reached the end. There's nothing left for you now. So, in my personal opinion, the most determined thing you can do here is to, completely give up. And, literally do anything else. He is getting sleepy. Yawn. and just look at his eyes. They're going to slowly close. Now, the thing to note, in Bad Time Simulator, after he's done flinging you at walls to scare you, the battle's just going to end. He'll say, well, I guess you win. And the battle will end. But here, don't worry. It's just going to be a... No, don't fall for this. He's not asleep yet. You're just going to reset it. If you go into a wall, he'll just become fully awake again. Once you see the Z's, that's a sign it's time to kill him. So essentially, here's why he wasn't letting me at the wall. Because you can push it. So you want to push it all the way to the right. I mean, left. I know my directions. Anyways, you're going to push it all the way to the left. And you might notice, oh, you're trying to escape. No, 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 no. Can't do that anymore. Can't do anything else. Except for down to what button? The fight button. I mean, oh, and if you're wondering, no. There's no going back now. So just press it. And you win. Not. Did you really think you'd be able to? Now you win. And that's basically it. You'll have a bit of dialogue, which I'm not going to honor you with. Find them yourself. Anyway, thank you for watching Undertale Emerald. If you enjoyed this episode, well, that's true. I did show it to you guys last time. Okay, fine. For those of you who stayed, here's a special reward. So, guess that's it. Huh. Just don't say I didn't warn you. Well, I'm going to Grilby's. He'll head off screen now. Don't expect any tricks. I'll have one last line of dialogue. Papyrus, do you want anything? So sad. And that's it. Now for the real outro, since the previous one was fake. Thank you for watching The Deadly Emerald. If you enjoyed this episode of Undertale, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the little bell button, down and off for next week's video. I'll see you in the next one. Have a grand day.